got the head shaved from Sunbury cylinder heads because we're doing the full head fix on this XF Falcon. We've ordered a head gasket kit which comes with a new intake manifold, exhaust manifold, head gasket, all the little seals and whatever we need. And we've got new head bolts too because we accidentally snapped one off in the block. A few of you guys have asked for updates on a couple of the cars, so let's give you an update. So here we have the old EA Falcon that everyone's seen in those episodes that were not recently, but we were doing a year ago. You know, fixing the interior and all that. The car has pretty much just sat there for a whole year. So we've still got a few body parts to fix, a little rust seeping through. Interior's still looking awesome, clean and nice, but that has been on hold because we've been working on all of our other projects, and I have moved house as well. Under here we have the VL, which is going a full bare metal respray, which you can't see at the moment. Thomas's XG. Thomas, what have you been doing to your car?
I've sanded a bit of the back down and like etched it, and I've also changed the steering wheel and put a new head unit.
So it's got a new head unit, and he's bought a Boss kit, so he's had to save up for that himself. And we've put this old steering wheel that we had in the shed.
And I put new headlights here. So I've changed the door handle here, so because before it was like all faded. Yeah. We put a tail light, a new one in here, so it matches the other one.
Thomas is not here all the time, so he doesn't have a heap of time to work on his car or money, as he's only 13. He looks a lot older than he actually is, but yeah, he probably needs Dad's help to help him with this. We're gonna pull the whole car apart and redo it because it's got heaps of rust in it. That'll be a fun father and son project to do together. The cover has recently blown off this last night. I don't know why, because we had it tied up and stuff over it. We'll give you guys a quick look. So we've had this head shaved down by Sunbury cylinder heads. So what they've done is they've taken, how much was it? 10th hour off. It gives us, so what happens when you take a head off, when they're aluminium, they can warp, so they're not perfectly straight, so you kind of have to have that done, for those who don't know that, before you put it back on. So we're waiting for our parts to come off eBay, so I said to the boys, let's take the engine out of this BF SR, which is the green top Barra engine, which will possibly be the future engine for this XF. And yeah, it's pretty hot, so I don't want the boys working out in the sun, so I'm going to take this out now, and then we'll try and put it to the side somewhere. So if anyone needs any parts off this, hit me up, because I'll probably be selling the whole thing. I do have it on Marketplace at the moment. The tyre is actually really good. The back rims still holding air, but they got like tiny buckles. Probably knock them back. The interior is complete. Seats are not too bad. SR seats. It's got a 6-stacker ICC. Yeah, I'm keeping the gearbox and the motor and the ECU. Rear seat is a bit cooked up the top, a few cigarette burns. It's got the XR6 kit on it with no tow bar. So if you want that clean look with the no tow bar with the cap in the middle, yeah, let me know. So the next thing we have to do is get this car over here in the shade so the boys can start ripping the motor out. Maybe you guys haven't seen this car before, but this is our Mazda 121 1977 model. It's currently running a Mazda 626 2-litre engine. It was running a little bit rough last week, but I spent a few days kind of getting it running a bit better. Awesome shaped car. See if it'll start. First pop. Oh my god, that key. I've actually got off for sale at the moment on Marketplace because I need some cash to fund something that's happened to my daily driver. Got the car under the pergola. Look how bent the front is there. You can see this side's pushed right in. So one thing that we're not sure about is the gas. So we have to disconnect it or turn it off with the gas tank. What do you think?
Don't know. How did you do it on the F truck?
We didn't take the motor out.
No, but you disconnected the gas.
Oh, we turned the tap off on the tank.
Does this car have a top?
I don't know, that's all we have to figure out.
It doesn't have enough power.
So I just left and was at a job for a couple of hours, but I've just come back and let's see what progress the boys have made. So, the boys have been busy here. It looks like they've chopped off our front radiator support here to get better access. And apparently everything's unmounted. See the gearbox cross member down there. Everything's off. And this is, I don't know what Ricky's doing here, some kind of weird...
Something. It's gonna work.
It's gonna work?
It's gonna work. Look that down a little bit.
So for those guys who don't know much about these motors here, the BF and FG green top gas motors come out with a bigger rod bottom end, which allows you to run turbos and boost into them. I've heard up to around 500 real kilowatt, which is really pushing it. But yeah, a good cheap alternative to buying a turbo motor. They only come out in the, as I said before, BF and FG gas variants. I think it's from 2006 onwards. This car's a 2008, and I think the FG ones are better. Not sure exactly, but yeah, that's why we picked up this one. Usually you can find them on Marketplace for like from $500 to $1,000, $1,500, but it's very difficult to find a low K gas engine. A lot of the gas motors have been clamped out. This one here has done 155,000 Ks, so it's a good one. So it doesn't look like the guy's going to get the engine out tonight. We're going to save that for tomorrow's video. It's getting really late now. It's like 9:40 here. We just had a bite to eat and it seems to be stuck on the exhaust a little bit. So we're going to hit it again tomorrow. Thanks for watching, guys. Please comment whatever you think down below, and we'll see you in the next one.